Monster Truck Racing. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week 2 of the August season here tonight on Thunder. If you're new here, be sure to crush that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, because tonight, Raylan Mullins and Madusa tries to defend her championship flag against 15 of the top MTA trucks on circuit here tonight. The King Sling returns, Gas Monkey, USA 1, Pastrana 199, Brodozer, and Barefoot. So many great trucks and drivers are in the field, and they're all chomping at the bit, trying to take away that checkered flag off the back of the Madusa Ford, and she picked up her first win this season and trying to hang on to the overall points lead as the season progresses. The track this week, much different than the last. It's a little more aggressive, and the drivers are going to have to adapt on the fly as they got to clear the containers, much like you saw on Smashdown earlier this week right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Here's how round 1 action is going to shake down. Crushtation will take on Vet King, Captain's Curse taking on Wild Hair. Then we're going to see Gas Monkey take on Barefoot. Bulldozer will take on the Wildfoot Machine. Other side of the bracket, Samson, Metal Militia. Nitemare will take on Brodozer. Pastrana 199 taking on King Sling. And then USA 1 gets first crack at Madusa, your current champion here tonight, entering week 2 of the August season. Now up at the line now, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Lack in that 53 Chevrolet Corvette. Vet King now staged up at the line. He is ready now to take on a former 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Keith Cromwell, in that monster lobster built by the Diggers Diecast camp, sent all the way down here to the MTA circuit, still rocking and rolling, looking better than ever. Keith Cromwell takes on the Vet King here in round 1 competition. Here's the green light now, and off the line they go. Crushtation's got a straight lead. Vet King coming back on now. Huge air by Vet King and Aaron Lack out of that far lane. I do believe Keith Cromwell and Crushtation is your round 1 winner over the Vet King Chevrolet here tonight. Some big time air nonetheless out of the Vet King machine. Now next up in round 1, second generation driver Austin Wagner, now piloting the Wild Hair Chevrolet, now set to take on Cam Smith, the Captain's Curse machine. The 40 wheelies always looking good out here on the MTA circuit. Back over here to Wild Hair, Austin Wagner, the 3rd Wagner ever drive the Wild Hair Chevrolet. He looked good coming into the August season last week. He now takes on Captain's Curse here tonight inside round 1 competition. Both trucks are staged. Green light going down, and off the line they go. Wild Hair's got the early lead on Captain's Curse, now coming back, and he will get the win over the Wild Hair Chevrolet. Problems for Austin Wagner. He bailed off the track into the pit area, rode right on behind Vet King there and parks it at the wall. In the event, Cam Smith in the Captain's Curse machine picking up a round 1 victory here tonight over Austin Wagner. Not sure if something happened to the truck as he came over that landing ramp. We'll hopefully have a word down in the pits later on. If not, we'll find out by next week. Up next in round 1 competition, Jason Craddock, Jason Sensation, the 7-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. Gas Monkey Garage at the line to take on Nathan Smith, who debuted the brand new Barefoot Dodge out of Pontoon Beach, Illinois, representing the Dodge camp. So we got a Mopar shootout here tonight inside round 1 competition. Barefoot taking on Gas Monkey Garage. Who's it going to be as we go green? Off the line now they go. Barefoot got the early lead. Gas Monkey and Craddock now trying to come back out of a good race. And I do believe Gas Monkey made up the ground over here on the inside lane, knocking out Barefoot in tonight's round 1 competition. As we go back to your MTA photo finish, your winner in round 1, Jason Craddock, and Gas Monkey takes out Barefoot. What a great race it was as Craddock came from behind, sweeping away the victory. Next up inside round 1 competition, all the way from Pacific, Missouri, Brandon Copeland in the Wildfoot Ford, a former 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion to his own right, now ready to rock against John Cadiux and Bulldozer, another driver that's been out here for quite some time, has a lot of seat time over there. He's trying to pick up his first win. He's got to go through the big bad Wildfoot on the far lane. Who's it going to be as we go green now, and off the line they go. They're pretty even down the straight track here to the first jump. Bulldozer may have came from behind and picked up the win over the Wildfoot Ford. What an incredible matchup, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting word now that Bulldozer is your round 1 winner over Wildfoot. What an upset here tonight. John Cadiux on a rail. taking out the Wildfoot Ford. Now next up in round one competition, Chase McClure made his MTA debut last week on Thunder. Now ready to take on one of the old-time veterans again. We haven't seen him out here in quite some time. David Snyder in the Samson Chevrolet out of Circleville, Ohio. He's ready to rock. Rolled the truck over last week, trying to do good against Metal Militia. We're waiting on green down to the straight to take out Metal Militia with the early lead. Here comes Samson on the inside lane, 2 wheels and rolls it over. Metal Militia getting the win. Snyder over for the second week in a row. Samson came off of that landing ramp, a little cattywampus. He got it up on 2 wheels, had the foot right in it all the way down to the finish line, rocked up and rolled over on him. But Chase McClure, Metal Militia, your round one winner. As we take another look at your MTA replay, off the line they go. Metal Militia did pull the whole shot. Here comes Snyder now in the Samson Chevrolet on the inside lane. He's trying to make up the ground here. He's catching up to him. Watch right here as he lands the truck, gets a little crossed up on 2 wheels, rocked up and rolled over on him, and the MTA officials are down there now to roll Samson back over. Metal Militia again moving on into round 2 competition. 2 weeks in a row now, Samson has gone belly up here on the Thursday Night Thunder circuit. Again, MTA track crew and officials down there to roll Samson back over. Snyder's out of the truck waving to the crowd, a little upset. He's rolled it over 2 weeks in a row as they get him right side up. A lot of problem there with the right front tire, and the body's actually coming off the chassis. An incredible night of racing, no less than Samson. First truck to turn it over here tonight. They got a lot of work to do to get him back. For week 3 of the August season, Samson putting up a good fight. Not enough here tonight inside of round 1. Now next up in round 1, Shane Action Jackson returns to the Nitemare machine. And man, does he have his hands full taking on MTA veteran Wildman Ryan Johnson returning in Brodozer. But ladies and gentlemen, we're getting word, camera down in the pit area. Brodozer's not even tired up for the event. So we're trying to figure out what's going on. And we're starting to hear a little bit of rumbling there in the background. Not sure what's happening. And here comes a new truck. Ryan Johnson debuting the brand new Mopar Magic here tonight. Week 2 of the August season. Brodozer going on the shelf for Johnson Motorsports, now debuting a brand new Mopar Magic, and Shane Action Jackson will get first crack at that brand new Dodge, which is now staged over here on the inside lane. Nitemare looked pretty strong last week. He's trying to turn the season around early on. Ryan Johnson debuting a new truck out here. He's got some bugs to work out of it. Mopar taking on the Chevrolet camp. We're waiting on green. Off the line they go, now they're pretty even down the straight. As we go, race here with Mopar coming back. And Ryan Johnson will put the Nitemare camp on the trailer, debuting a new truck and gathering up its first win over here on the inside lane. So the Wild Man retires Brodozer here tonight, debuting Mopar Magic, and he's looking strong here in round 1 competition. Next up in round 1, however, Jared Booker returns, Pastrana 199. He's ready to rock now against Bradley Graham, 9-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. Came ever so close to making it 10 championships last week. He lost out to Raylan Mullins and Madusa in the final round showdown. He's trying to put King Sling back at the top of the mountain. He's got to go through Pastrana 199, who's been having some huge improvements here on Thunder. Here's the green light now and up the line. King Sling got the whole time. Pastrana 199 trying to make up the ground. Bradley Graham and King Sling too tough to handle here tonight inside of round 1. A tough break for Jared Booker. Pastrana 199, always a fast truck. But Bradley Graham and King Sling is on a vendetta here tonight to get championship number 10. Next up in round 1 competition, a former teammate to Bradley Graham, Jalen Buford, the USA 1 Chevrolet out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, making his rounds on Thursday Night Thunder, now gets first shot at Raylan Mullins and Madusa, who recently picked up her second Thursday Night Thunder championship, ready to take on the competition here tonight. A lot of red, white, and blue at that start line. USA 1 Chevrolet, Madusa the Ford. Here's the green light on the line. They go. They're fairly even down the straight section of the first jump. We got a good race here in Madusa and Raylan Mullins picking up the round 1 victory over the USA 1 Chevrolet. Jalen Buford put up a good bout there over there in that far lane. He lost it on the landing ramp, and Raylan Mullins and Madusa swept on by, carrying the checkered flag right on into round 2 competition here tonight. So, round 2 competition coming up next. King Sling gonna get another shot at Raylan Mullins and Madusa. Will she hang on to that championship flag? Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna find out next after the break. And ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for just one moment, we want to take you over to the Midwest Madness YouTube channel, where they hold diecast racing once a month Get ready to romp and stomp on their track as Midwest Madness puts on some of the most spectacular shows you will ever see on YouTube for Monster Truck Diecast Racing. Watch the carnage unfold, bodies get destroyed, and some downhole great racing action with 32 of the best monster trucks throwing it down on the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. You can find all their social medias on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and I'll post a link in our description.
This isn't your typical motorsports podcast. You're listening to Crush This, a monster truck podcast presented by High Octane Coffee and J Concepts. A show where we take you inside the minds of your favorite drivers, past and present, of the monster truck industry. And now, your hosts, Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash. Buckle in. The show starts now.
And welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder. A huge shout out to Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash hosting Crush This podcast. Always a great time over there and some great interviews. But now we're back with round 2 action. Crushtation taking on Captain's Curse. Gas Monkey taking on Bulldozer. Metal Militia taking on the newly acquired Mopar Magic. And then the rematch from last week. King Sling taking on Madusa. Second week in a row this time. Championship flag on the line much like last week. Keith Crimo now at the line in the Monster Lobster Crushtation, the Digger's Diecast base truck that was built and sent down here to MTA. He is now taking on Cam Smith and that 1940 Willys Captain's Curse, who looked wicked strong in round 1. This one ought to be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen, who will move on in the semifinal competition. Both trucks stage now, waiting on green off the line. They go, they're pretty even. Finally going to Captain's Curse. Crushation coming back. An incredible matchup. And Cam Smith tanks the wall there inside the shutdown area. Keith Cromwell held his own on the inside lane. Not sure who picked up the round 2 victory. We're going back down now to our MTA photo finish. Ladies and gentlemen, your round 2 winner, Cam Smith and Captain's Curse takes out Crushtation here tonight inside of round 2. A great race, no doubt, as Cam Smith only got it by a few inches. Next up in round 2 competition, John Kadiuk's Bulldozer, who knocked off Wildfoot earlier tonight, now finds himself against Jason Sensation, the former 7-time Thursday Night Thunder champion Gas Monkey Garage, always a top threat on the MTA circuit since its debut. He now finds himself against the Big Bad Bull over there on the outside lane. Another great race here in round 2 competition. Who's taking it on to meet up with Cam Smith and Captain's Curse? Green light goes down on the line. Looks like Gas Monkey with an early lead over the car. Now and Bulldozer almost made up the ground. And John Kadiuk rolls the truck over on the last stack of cars, trying to chase down Jason Sensation in the Gas Monkey Garage machine. As we go back up and take another look, right there off the line, Gas Monkey did pull the whole shot. Bulldozer trying like heck to make up the ground here on the outside lane. Here comes Gas Monkey now. He got a little crossed up here over the first jump. Bulldozer now with some big time air. Lost it right there on that last stack of cars. John Kadiuk and Bulldozer putting up a good fight. Rocked up and rolled over. MTA track crew and officials have him out of the truck. He is A-OK. The crew down there trying to roll Bulldozer back over. The body's been torn all up, and that's the problem with a lot of these concept trucks is they look great out here on the track. The kids love them, but they get torn up so easily as the MTA track crew and officials roll him back over. A lot of body damage done to Bulldozer. Hopefully it's mechanically sound. We'll see him back next week, better than ever, on the MTA circuit for week 3 of the August season. Right now, the track crew and officials, the truck will not fire, so they're going to push him off of the track over here into the corner. Hopefully he's out of the way of the rest of the race here tonight. Bulldozer got some work to do. Hopefully he's back again by week 3 of the August season next week. But now, ladies and gentlemen, next up in round 2, Metal Militia. Chase McClure ready to rock here tonight. He will now draw up against the veteran Wildman Ryan Johnson, who just debuted the all-new Mopar Magic here tonight. He looks strong inside of round 1. Not sure what's going to happen here tonight in round 2. The truck's landing good. Chase McClure, Metal Militia, he looked wicked fast in round 1 as well. It ought to be a dandy. Here's the green light now off the line. They go there fairly even down the straight track. Here we go, a race here, folks. What an incredible matchup. It's Chase McClure and Ryan Johnson not giving each other an inch here tonight inside of round 2. One too close to call up here in the booth. As we go back down now to your MTA photo finish, ladies and gentlemen, your round 2 winner here tonight, Wildman Ryan Johnson and Mopar Magic, taking out Metal Militia, who put up an incredible race. Just short there on the inside lane, but now it's a rematch from last week's final. Raylan Mullins and Madusa, now a 2-time Thunder champion, trying to hang on to the championship flag. takes on Bradley Graham, the King Sling machine, hailing out of Kill Double Hills, North Carolina. He's looking for championship number 10 here tonight, much like he did last week. Raylan Mullins said, no way. She got victory number 2. A little bit of a grudge match. Ladies and gentlemen, Madusa, King Sling, championship flag on the line in round 2. We're looking for green. Off the line, now they go. King Sling with the early lead. Medusa trying to come back on it. Now we got a race here. What a matchup, much like last week in the final round. I'm still not sure who got the win, King Sling or Madusa. Both those trucks are wicked fast here in the August season. What an incredible matchup. Here's a look now at your MTA photo finish, your round 2 winner. Bradley Graham and King Sling gets the win here tonight. They're going tit for tat this August season, and King Sling getting the better exchange here in week 2. What an incredible matchup. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of great racing has happened here tonight. We still got more to go. We started with 16 trucks. We're now down to 4, and we're going to crown a new champion here tonight. When Thunder returns after the break. Have you ever wanted to have your own piece to a real monster truck? We're about to tell you just how you can get an authentic piece of the Blue Thunder monster truck right here from the MTA YouTube channel. As you know, at the end of each month, we hold a big diecast racing event consisting of 32 of the best monster trucks there is. Now, to sign up for these events, you head on over to facebook.com and join the Monster Truck Attitude group, in which we hold registration once a month for these 32 truck events. If you win the event, you're going to get a prize pack from the MTA YouTube channel, as well as an authentic piece of Blue Thunder, as you see getting cut up right here. We'll probably have about 7 or 8 pieces we're going to be giving away for the 32 truck event. So if you want to own your very own piece to a real monster truck, be sure to sign up for our events, because we're giving this stuff away only here on the MTA YouTube channel. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can't get enough diecast monster truck racing, we told you about our friends over at Midwest Madness. We want to take you over to another YouTube channel. That is Monster Truck Championship. They throw down each and every week for the Monster Truck Wars on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't get enough diecast racing, be sure to go check out Monster Truck Championship over on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You won't regret it. They got some of the top trucks in the league, and they're ready to throw down for you each and every week on Monday nights. And welcome back to Thursday Night Thunder here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Week 2 of the August season. Captain's Curse will take on Gas Monkey to kick off our semifinal action. And then Mopar Magic taking on King Sling, a rivalry renewed. Johnson Motorsports taking on Outlaw Motorsports. Those two go back for quite a few years here on the MTA circuit. But right now, Jason Sensation, Jason Craddock, 7-time Thunder champion Gas Monkey, who's looking strong here tonight, looking for championship number 8. Now ready to take on Cam Smith in that 1940 Willys. Captain's Curse, who's been on a rail all night long. He's looking for his first Thursday Night Thunder win. Who's it going to be going on to the finals? Both trucks are staged. Here's the green light now. Off the line they go. They're fairly even down to the third jump. Gas looking down with a big time lead. And Craddock out of control inside of the shutdown area. Nonetheless getting the win over Cam Smith at Captain's Curse here tonight. So Jason Sensation and Gas Monkey going on into the finals here in week 2 of the August season. But the question remains, who will he meet there as two old rivals reunite for one more time? Wildman Ryan Johnson and the brand new Mopar Magic taking on Bradley Graham and his newly acclaimed King Sling, now a 9-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. Both these drivers have been around the MTA circuit for several years. They got 2 new rides underneath of them. Who's going on in the final round of week 2 of the August season? Both trucks stage. Here's the green light now. On the line they go. Even now, Mopar with a straight lead. King Sling coming back on him. What a matchup. Johnson turns it over. Inside of the shutdown area, slid the truck sideways right into the wall protection. Bradley Graham and King Sling lost it there at the start, but made up the ground over the first jump, where Johnson had some problems on the landing ramp. And Mopar Magic, an incredible race by 2 great veteran drivers here on the MTA circuit. We're still not sure who got the win, and now we're getting word that Bradley Graham and King Sling was your semifinal winner. So he will meet up with Jason Sensation and Gas Monkey in week 2 of the August season final round. So once again, Bradley Graham has made it to the finals for the 2nd week in a row, still in search of his 10th Thursday Night Thunder Championship. He got it taken from him last week against Madusa. He's trying to get it back here tonight. Jason Sensation, the Craddock Machine over there, Gas Monkey Garage. He's looking for his 8th Thursday Night Thunder Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Gas Monkey taking on King Sling. It's showtime here tonight on Thunder Demonstration. King Sling with an early lead up and over the first jump down the incredible race. And King Sling got him. Gas Monkey Garage put up a good fight, but Bradley Graham and King Sling got him from the whole shot and took it all the way to victory lane here tonight. Jason Sensation and Gas Monkey tried to play catch up over the jump and almost had it. Here's another look at your replay. Off the line they go. King Sling got the early hole shot. Craddock in the far lane. Gas Monkey now trying to make up the ground about half a truck behind. Watch here over the first jump. King Sling sails the sky. Gas Monkey right behind him, and Bradley Graham got it by about half a truck. Here tonight over the Gas Monkey Machine, an incredible race. But ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating right now a 10-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Bradley Graham and King Sling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we look at the overall point standings closing out week 2 of the August season. Tonight's big win goes to Bradley Graham and King Sling, who sails to number 1 with 190 points as he is the current checker flag holder. Rounding out your top 5, Raylan Mullins and Madusa with 160 points. Jason Craddock, Gas Monkey with 150 points. Brandon Copeland and Wildfoot with 120 points. And number 5, Austin Wagner and Wildhair with 120 points to his own right. So, again, we're just 2 weeks in to the August season. A lot more great racing still to come. Will King Sling hang on to the flag next week? We're going to find out then as 16 trucks battle it out. Thank you guys. Be sure to crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time.